Lloyd's has built a reputation over the years as being one of the most innovative insurance markets in existence today. But despite that reputation, the famous Lloyd's underwriting room may never change, says Hank Watkins, president of Lloyd's North America. In this interview from MarketScout's recent Entrepreneurial Insurance Symposium in Dallas, Texas, Watkins describes the Lloyd's market, its unique setup, and why the face-to-face interaction that happens in Lloyd's underwriting room is so important.
If brokers would still be going into the underwriting room and sitting down at a box and looking at the underwriter, going face-to-face with them on a risk. And I don't think that will ever change, because especially for the more complex risks, if you're insuring airlines, oil rigs, wind farms, etc., you as the broker who represents your customer, your client, the ultimate policyholder, you want to sit down and look that person in the eye who's taking the risk and who ultimately will pay the claims. You can, I suppose, do it over the phone or via email, but you're just not going to have that human connection that so many of us know in a very tricky claim situation. It comes down to the human relationships, not the cyber relationship that they might have had between underwriter and broker.
Even after 300 years in operation, Lloyd's has no plans to change the way it writes business.
Take a significant property risk, for example, that requires a lot of capacity. The Lloyd's subscription market comes into play in that instance. You won't have just one syndicate taking on the entire risk. You'll have several syndicates taking a piece of the risk and also a commensurate piece of the premium. And if there's a loss, they'll all pay their percentage of the loss according to where they were on that line slip. And that's very unique. That allows a broker to bring the risk to one place, into Lloyd's, get the entire risk placed without going to a lot of other markets around the world, having one do one piece, one do another. They can effectively get the whole thing done in one day, sometimes less. Lloyd's is a market. It's not an insurance company. It's made up of underwriters from around the world, and we also include the Lloyd's brokers that provide access to policyholders into the Lloyd's underwriting room as part of the market as well. But it's not a company. It's a conglomeration of 53 managing agents who run amongst themselves 85 syndicates. And they are the folks that analyze the risk, take the risks, write the policies, pay the claims.